Good evening, friends. Today is Monday, September 28th. And right now, Miss Kara is in one of her favorite places in Corvallis. Well, one of my favorite places in the world, actually. After I do my story time and song, I'm going to show you a little tour of one of my favorite places, okay? All right, here we go. This book is called The Rabbit Listened, and it's by Corey Dorfeld. So we are starting to talk about friendship this week, and something that a good friend does is listen. I gave this book to my daughter Sophia to apologize because I feel like I was talking and telling her what to do a lot, but I wasn't being a good listener to her. So I gave this to her to say sorry, that I was going to try to be a better listener. It's really important to be a good listener, and it feels really good when someone listens to us, right? And I wanted to show you this lucky feather I just found too, where I'm at. What kind of birds do you think this lucky feather comes from? I love collecting things in nature and showing them to my class. All right, so I'm going to read The Rabbit Listened. One day, Taylor decided to build something. Something new. Something special. Something amazing. Taylor was so proud. But then, out of nowhere, what happened? Things came crashing down. The chicken was first to notice. Cluck, cluck, what a shame. I'm so sorry this happened. Let's talk about it. Cluck, cluck. But Taylor didn't feel like talking, so the chicken left. Next came the bear. Grar, rar, how horrible! I bet you feel so angry. Let's shout about it. Grar, rar, grar. But Taylor didn't feel like shouting, so the bear left. The elephant knew just what to do. Trumpa-da, I can fix this. We just need to remember exactly the way things were. But Taylor didn't feel like remembering, so the elephant also left. One by one they came. The hyena, hee hee, let's laugh about it. The ostrich, gulp, let's hide and pretend nothing happened. The kangaroo, tisk tisk, what a mess, let's throw it all away. And the snake, shh, let's go knock down someone else's. Would that be nice? But Taylor didn't feel like doing anything with anybody, so eventually they all left, until Taylor was alone. In the quiet, Taylor didn't even notice the rabbit, but it moved closer and closer until Taylor could feel its warm body. Together they sat in silence until Taylor said, "Please stay with me." The rabbit listened. The rabbit listened as Taylor talked. The rabbit listened as Taylor shouted. Do you see Taylor shouting? The rabbit listened as Taylor remembered and laughed. The rabbit listened to Taylor's plans to hide, to throw everything away, to ruin things for someone else. Through it all, the rabbit never left. And when the time was right, the rabbit listened to Taylor's plan to build again. "I can't wait," Taylor said. "It's going to be amazing." And that is the book, The Rabbit Listened. I have a question for you. What, or who actually, is the main character in this book? Who is the main character in the book, The Rabbit Listened? Is the main character the elephant? Is the main character the bear? Or is the main character Taylor? Taylor is the main character of the book. All right, listening is so important. I have a song about friends. Miss Kara has lived in different places, and I have friends who live in so many places. Here we go. Let's see. I've got a friend in Baltimore, little Liza Jane. Streetcars running by her door, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I got a friend in San Antone, little Liza Jane. Tumbleweeds and cactus grow, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I've got a friend in Providence, little Liza Jane. Bluebird sitting on the fence, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I got a friend in Chicago, little Liza Jane. Walk and feel the cold wind blow, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I got a friend in Sioux Falls, little Liza Jane. Where sunflowers grow so tall, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I got a friend in Cape Cod, little Liza Jane. Both frogs singing in the pond, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. I've got a friend in Tokyo, little Liza Jane. Springtime when blossoms grow, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. All right, friends. That was called Little Liza Jane. And I'm going to flip my camera around in a second and I'm going to show you a magical place. I have a family in Corvallis. They're kind of like my parents. They're not really my parents, but they treat me like their daughter and they let me garden with them in their garden. It's a very special garden. Can I show it to you? Are you ready to see what gets Miss Kara really excited? I'm going to show you their amazing garden. I spy with my little eye something that starts with G, G, G. Do you see grapes? In this garden you can find lots of grapes. In this garden you can find marionberries and blackberries, but not right now because they're already all gone. In this garden, ooh, yummy. I'm gonna come back and pick some of these yummy grapes. In this garden, you can find apples. Do you see apples? Where are the apples? In this garden, you can see flowers. thing I'm most excited about. There's other things. You have a plum tree, there's another apple tree, but Miss Kara wants to show you the things she's most excited about. In this garden, there's a pumpkin patch that Miss Kara planted. Look at all of those pumpkins. I'll show you some of my favorite pumpkins. Are called Cinderella pumpkins. Do they look like a Cinderella pumpkin, kind of? Super cool. And here's some squash that I'm gonna pick and have for my dinner tonight. There's some spaghetti squash. Look at all these pumpkins. And something else really cool. Do you see more pumpkins? And then Miss Kara also sees these amazing sunflowers. Look how big these sunflowers are and how they droop over. These sunflowers have so many seeds in them. And usually in kindergarten we take tweezers and I get sunflowers and we pull out all of the seeds and we count seeds. And that's a fun thing to do if you're looking for something to do this fall, is to find a sunflower and to count the seeds inside of it. I'll show you, there's another apple tree. There is the whole garden together. This is my happy place. This is a place that makes me really happy to spend my time. Thanks for going on a tour with me of the garden. Have a good night. All right, friends, I can't go without giving you hugs and kisses. Go and brush your teeth if you haven't done so already, and I hope you have the sweetest, best dreams ever. And me and Mrs. Adams are so happy to have another week where we get to spend with you. Have a good night.